All right, guys, welcome back. So we're on our last segment here. Of course, we have the family.
Yeah.
We're triplets now. All right, but now we're going to go ahead and talk about gaming. And the topic that we wanted to get into was going to be gaming innovation. Ooh. So essentially, what we see from gaming nowadays is it's not just all about the graphics, or not even nowadays, but in the recent past, it wasn't necessarily just about the graphics. We ran to a thing where, what are your accessories? What else can this system do? Mm-hmm. And so that's going to reach out from like PlayStation with PlayStation Move to even going back as far as when the Wii first dropped. And then we also, even with the additional applications on your PlayStation or Xbox, have the ability to watch Netflix and other things of that nature on there. So all of these things are different innovations that video games are going into. And so we really want to talk about what systems, what companies are being the most innovative, what's good ideas, what are bad ideas. So we're just going to go into that. So Jordan, what you got for us right now?
All right, so first I want to start off with is, like we said, the accessories. Yeah. So one thing that I've noticed with Microsoft and Sony is whenever they try to introduce something different, or like accessories that go with the PS4 or the PlayStation or the Xbox, it always flops. It seems like it always flops. You have the VR, did awful. You have the cameras, they did awful. Xbox even was trying to package their Kinect with the Xbox One. Yeah.
They just announced
just to get the things out there.
Right.
They just announced that they're no longer adding Kinects to Xbox packages
because they realized maybe this wasn't a good idea.
And I remember the Xbox Kinect. That one was actually relatively expensive for the 360, wasn't it?
Yeah. And it's like,
it didn't really do
I don't
anything.
want to spend that much money, especially when game developers aren't even really focusing on that kind of stuff. Like, you're not gonna get some extremely amazing game for these accessories. It's difficult to make games for those, or for these accessories, and I'm just surprised that they keep trying to do different things when they already know what's working. PlayStation and Xbox, you get a good system out. For the most part, they've taken the philosophy of, if it's not broke, don't fix it. They have if you have a PS3, what we're going to do is we're going to make it a stronger system, and we're going to give it better graphics and call it a PS4. Xbox, same thing. Xbox 360, Xbox One kind of thing.
The thing that I noticed, the stuff that they really try to push, if you see it on Taco Bell commercials, don't do it. If you see it as a sweepstakes and Doritos, don't do it.
Just get your chalupa and leave.
Get your chalupa and get the hell up out of there. You shouldn't be getting that either way. And that's on the bad side.
That's
on the
good side.
On the good side, of course, we got to talk about Nintendo. Now,
fantastic.
The Wii, Jordan looked it up. The Wii actually sold like amazingly. The Wii U sucked, and then the Switch
is doing pretty
really
well.
Yeah. And you got to think about it though. The things that Nintendo is actually offering to you and has always offered to you have always been kind of next level. You know, so like that Wii, it was kind of dumb, but it's pretty next level. You had Wii Sports. Wii Sports pretty damn fun. Everybody done bowled on Wii Sports. I guarantee you probably bowled on Wii Sports. Tennis was fun. Even like the Wii Fit, like it was stupid, but it was fun,
and it sold really well.
Yeah, I think the only thing that will probably sell that was like that was probably like Rock Band and like Dance Dance Revolution.
But even the Wii had those games on it, so it was
they're already with it. But it's just, I think the thing that the reason why Nintendo even is still existing right now, because of course companies like Sega getting ate up and stuff, is because they're willing to be innovative enough, and they're willing to go out on a limb and be able to actually do that. So like right now they got the cardboard thing going on. And I don't it's expensive as hell, but the commercial I popped up on YouTube. I watched that whole damn thing.
Oh yeah,
it was like a 4-minute commercial.
And I never watched commercials.
I don't watch commercials. No. I got like a fucking baby tear in my eye. I'm like, this is so amazing. This is gaming.
And then you look at the cost, and it all brings you back to reality.
Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, we stupid.
$70 for cardboard. Like,
yeah,
I'll make my own.
But one thing that I was watching was someone was talking about it, and they were like, "This would be really cool for me and my son to do."
Yeah.
And I'm like, honestly, that was a fantastic idea. That's so creative. You're stepping away from games a little bit and trying to make things more fun.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
and even with that too, though, like Nintendo, they actually were the ones that are still really pushing handhelds as well. Because PlayStation was trying to do their thing, but nobody's really playing PSP like that anymore. They did it for a while, and I think it helped them. I think it helped them a lot.
Yeah.
But now it's like you have so many different Nintendo like Game Boys. It's extremely helpful.
Well, I was even like, when I was a kid, I got a Game Boy Micro, and literally nobody knows what that is.
I don't know.
I don't know what a Game Boy Micro is.
Well, most of it's in the name. It was a Game Boy, and it was micro. But it was the Micro came out, which was
really
So you could play SP games on it, and it was literally like 5 inches by 3 inches. And it was a really tiny thing.
I've never heard of
that's I have it at my house, and people,
I'm Googling this, Dan. I'm fact checking it.
It's crazy because every time I would be like, "Oh, like, do you have a Game Boy Micro?" and people are like, "What is that?" It's like, so you either had an SP or you came out with
funny.
the DSs, and now they're DS19, XD,
Yeah.
3D,
3DS.
Listen, I can't even
Retro.
lie. I've been looking into, at work, I'm listening to videos and all that stuff, and I've been I still do my job though, but
sure.
No, but I've been looking at the 3DS, and I know the 3DS has been out for like a minute. But I've been looking at it, I'm like, you know what? It'd be really cool to get a DS or to get a 3DS. Like there's Pokemon games that I haven't played.
Would you get the XL though?
Nah. That's too, no, it has to still be discreet. I'm 23 years old. I'm not walking around playing a DS, but I'll play it at home, you know. I might play it on a long flight or something.
Man.
Yeah,
Be able to let your balls hang out.
That's very true. I'm a DS player and I'm proud. No, but yeah, like they have new Pokemon games that are cool. They have Super Smash Bros on the 3DS, and I'm like, you know what? And I can play Mario Kart, can play Mario.
You know what I think?
I'm like that's cool.
I
like
think people aren't really understanding that, by being so Nintendo, that you're really missing out on some really fun games. Like, I'm not saying fun, like I have the conversation with Roy before, not like fun where it's just this is cool, I'm killing something. Fun like I feel like a child. Like, this is joy. I'm getting joy from playing. You get joy from playing
joy.
Mario Kart. Like, that's crazy fun. Like playing just Super Mario in general is fun as hell, and you don't have to be online. And our set's gonna fall off. But you don't have to be online to do anything. You don't have to be competitive. You can literally just do first person, or you could literally just play a single player game, and that'd be the reason why you're buying it. And even without that, like if you're playing like Brawl
is so fun.
Brawl,
Smash Bros. Oh,
I never got good at it, so I never liked it.
But come on, you still had to have fun a little bit.
I mean, I could see how it could be fun, but somehow these people, like, there's cheat codes in sequences of buttons you're supposed to put in, and it's just my mind. I just want to run, jump, and kick. Like,
I mean, you can play it like that.
You can play it like
that.
Like,
you can play it real simple. Like, literally, you can. The thing about Nintendo games, the way I find, is like you can play it where you're like really serious about it, or you could just be very casual. Like, you can jump between, like, I'm an extreme Super Smash Bros. Player.
Yep.
Like, I'm going to tournaments and stuff like that. Or you can be like, I'm a casual Super Smash Bros. Player. Yeah. I'll play with my friends. Even if I die every time, I'm still having a good time,
And it's funny that you say that, because, like, when trying to play Destiny with guys like Obino or whatever, or it's just like they're really, really good. So you're gonna get into these parties where you're extremely outmatched. It's not fun. Like, I haven't had fun. I haven't had honest joy playing my PlayStation 4.
You haven't played NHL, that's why.
But like, the closest thing I got to that, and it's sad to say, was playing playing NBA Live. Like, that was the funnest. I actually had fun because there wasn't any stress of I have to play against these other guys. I have to make sure I don't suck for my friends. Like, I can literally just enjoy the actual game for what it is.
This is where me and Justin disagree, because if you can have fun playing NBA Live, then I don't know. I don't know what your taste is.
See how me and you playing it, it's not fun. But like when you're the one is fun as hell. Like, that's a cool thing.
Okay,
that was fun.
I can understand that.
Well, have you guys also noticed that Nintendo hasn't really made any remakes? They've just continuously made these games. Whereas
these games sequels.
Yeah, sequels. So like with PlayStation, like, oh, we remade Crash Bandicoot. Whereas like you go to Mario
Mario
Party
Odyssey
or
now,
something
really.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a like what you're saying. It's a continuation, and they don't have that retro go back remake
Mm.
master
it's
and try
already
to make
there.
money off
It's in their
material.
body.
And the
Yeah.
only time they really do it is if they actually have something additional to add.
Yeah.
So like Pokemon, for example, you can take they had Fire or Red, Pokemon Red and Pokemon Blue. Then they came out with Pokemon Fire Red and Pokemon Leaf Green.
Mm-hmm.
What it did was it was the same exact story, but they updated the moves, they updated the typing, like it actually changed the experience of the
Graphics.
game
Yeah.
and the
Well, then
graphics
they
too. It's
even went
colored
to
now.
Ruby and Emerald, and then you go to all the.
There's now there's Omega, Ruby, and
Yeah.
Alpha,
So
Sapphire,
they're just
something like that.
renaming
But
red
they're renaming
colors,
them,
but
but
it's
they're
the same thing,
updating
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
They're bringing so that way you can relive your childhood, but have it be modern at the same time. So Nintendo is just, I think, like innovation wise, Nintendo is like top tier.
And they're trying.
And they're really
still,
trying.
They're pushing. They're
Oh,
pushing
yeah,
the
yeah.
envelope while still being able to stay true to their
Like
staple.
a lot of people when they saw the Switch for the first time,
Yeah.
they sat there and they're like when they lifted it off the console and like had it as a handheld,
That's
everybody's like,
crazy.
whoa,
That's
like I
crazy.
can literally play like a high caliber game in the palm of my hands
Right.
and then put it on my screen, and now they're making a projector for it too.
Exactly.
So it's cool. I mean,
That's
that's
nice.
really cool. That's general fun that you
He's
have
like,
in the game.
you can do that with an Xbox. Like, yeah, you can do it with an
PSP.
Xbox.
PSP.
No, I'm saying like you have to go buy like things to make it compatible. It's doable. You can
This
do
is
it.
all one thing.
Right. This is it comes with it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like for a kid, like I'm not buying my kid a PlayStation 4. If I have a kid, if I had a kid at this time, you're getting a Switch.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be playing
And
it
I'm
with
gonna
you.
be playing that damn. And then on top, like, where are you getting your Pokemon at? Like, nobody's playing Pokemon, but like that what's the fighting game of that one?
Oh, Pokken tournament. Actually, a lot of people are still playing Pokemon, so don't just.
No,
throw it out.
I'm
Okay.
saying on like
Pokemon
PlayStation.
Go?
based.
Oh yeah,
PlayStation, Xbox
Pokken
based.
tournament. Yeah,
But like Pokemon, like I saw that at Target, and like Ashley called me like 5 times, and I saw her call me like twice, and I didn't.
You're just they're just playing.
I'm like,
Sorry, I got caught up in a match.
She'll find me. But yeah, like it's crazy how innovative Nintendo can be, and still how true to their staple it can be, and still be that much of an underdog.
And one last thing that I want to throw in a tidbit. I think when the Switch was coming out, Zelda, the new Zelda game that came out, it actually sold. They sold more games than they sold the Switch system.
Wow.
So, which you might think, okay, is that a bad thing? I think that's a fantastic thing. That means that Nintendo, like you said, they are innovative with their titles, and it just helps push the system out.
And it's
the
fan
system.
base is kind of stupid.
I don't think it's.
Because you can't
play the game. Yeah, I guess okay, that's fair. I just want to have it. I just want it.
I'm gonna have this, and then when I have
I'm just
enough
gonna
money
look
to
at
buy
it. I'm just gonna look at it and appreciate it.
That's crazy.
But yeah, no, I think that's really cool. Like you know your fan base, and you give them something different every single time, so nothing seems like the same thing.
Yeah.
And I think that's awesome.
Cadillac of the video games.
He's been holding that one in all.
No, I mean, if you look at it, I mean, everybody's grandparents drove a Cadillac. Everybody's parents at some point know every single model of a Cadillac. You see an older car on the road, it's in the Cadillac. Everybody's losing their shit. And then now the new stuff, the Escalades and CT6s, they look like spaceships, and they're futuristic and technologies
still a
that aren't in
Cadillac,
any
though.
other car. But it's Cadillac, so like they change with the times. Nintendo changed with the times. It's interesting to see where it's gonna be.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I think it's gonna stick here, man. Like if the Switch can, really do something in the next console they drop, or even if this cardboard thing if it picks up, like if they're able to,
they need to drop the price for it to pick up.
they gotta drop the price.
Like
but that's the thing, too.
$15-$20
They
at
do
most
that, though. They do
Nintendo.
that, but now you can get away for $50 at the at the pawn shop. Like the stuff drops. It still
Yeah,
sells.
yeah,
I still
yeah.
got consoles running around here.
Why don't you just have it where you can print out a template, reuse pizza boxes, and put it as like a green option or recycle option?
I think that'd be dope if they did that.
Yeah. Now you're playing Wii with the smells and aromas of old pizza, and you didn't have to pay $70.
So you guys remember how we talked about last week? We come up with solutions. Nintendo, that's your solution.
There you go.
There you go.
They can make like, a little miniature motherboard to put, hook up whatever they need to hook up to, but essentially
You literally just put in the Switch controller, and the cardboard thing just acts as like a holder for the most part.
thing, like, yeah. do better, guys. You guys,
Come on,
you're doing this.
Don't sell us $70 cardboard.
Right. That's
we just
that's not
praised you,
cool.
so just listen to what we have to
That's
say
not
on
cool.
that.
That's definitely not cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, all right, guys. That's gonna wrap up episode 3. We're actually working as a team, so this one's gonna come out to you more than likely before Wednesday. And hopefully we'll have better friends to come to things. The only person that's Swims. What's up, Swims? You keep doing your pharmacy stuff. Matt, I know you had black people things to do, so take care of those things.
What are those?
That's why we have the DLC.
Right. We don't need to give you a segment there. Or maybe we do. All right, guys. We'll see you next week. So that's not bad. That was